To the third annual GEM Summer Workshop. My name is Cassidy Schneider, and this summer, Emily Zen, Sarah Shapley, Ann Lynn Shea, Ivy Lay, Chelsea Wang, and I worked hard at putting together this workshop. The summer workshop gives girls the opportunity to interact with women who are real-life engineers and scientists. These women will talk about their fields in everyday work life, and girls will have a chance to ask them questions. Today we will feature 16 women speaking about their experiences in the STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math fields in 4 different panels, as well as a keynote speaker, Dr. Jatia Taylor of Argonne National Laboratory, and a closing speaker, Sabina Medilla, a Naperville Central alumnus and incoming sophomore at MIT. Back in 2010, Sabina and 2 of her friends from Naperville North, Jaya and Meda Parulakar, started this organization in the summer workshop to inspire girls to pursue careers in the STEM field. The 2010 workshop was a success with over 80 girls attending. In 2011, Sabina and another group of girls from local high schools, including myself, organized the 2nd annual workshop, which was also successful. After Sabina graduated, I was able to take over as the head of GEMS and organize the 2012 workshop. She's here to talk about how she started GEMS and where it has led her today at the conclusion of today's workshop. Now it's time to turn our attention to Dr. Jatia Taylor, a technical non-proliferation specialist for Argonne National Laboratory. She is here to tell us about her path to nuclear and industrial engineering. Representing 2 minorities in the STEM field, both women and African Americans, she is young, inspirational, and passionate about what she does, and we are privileged to hear from her today.
Good afternoon. Hello. Yes, I love coming to schools because you guys actually respond. That is so nice. So I am excited to be here and talk to you a little bit about my experiences while we're getting set up. So just to start off a little bit, I'm just going to play a little music. I got my iPhone. I'm sure you guys have little iPhones, so we'll get in the mood. We're going to have a little fun. It's very interactive. Tell you about my experiences, how I became an engineer, starting from around you guys' age, around when I was 15. So I just want to play you one of my songs that when I was 15, this song was everything to me. Like, this is my song. Me and my friends are hanging out. So you probably were not even born when this came out, but this was my song. So let's see if you can play it. So obviously. And then I dance. So the title of my presentation is From Spice Girls to Schrodinger, the evolution of a female engineer. I know you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed that myself. So, these are the Spice Girls, my idol when I was around your age, when I was 15. And now, kind of one of the idols and one of the people that I really, really come to admire, Schrodinger. He is like the, if I had to put it, the Einstein of quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics is big in the field of nuclear engineering, and this guy has this massive equation that you can solve so many ways. And me and him, we had some arguments when I was in grad school about nuclear engineering, but I really came to admire him. So starting from the Spice Girls and tell you how they were my idols and then how Schrodinger became my idol. So this is me back in high school when I was 15 in 1990X. So I have an equation that you have to solve for X here. So I'm not just going to give it away. You guys got to work for it. So by the end of this slide, somebody has to tell me what year I graduated from high school. So, oh, I see 10. Wait, hold on. Wait, by the end of the slide, you got to give everybody else a chance too. But I like the enthusiasm. That was me. I was in the front row, like, I got it. So when I was 15 and I was in high school, I loved the Spice Girls. And when I was thinking about my future career choices, in no way, shape, or form did I say, hey, I want to be a nuclear engineer. I was thinking I wanted to be a supermodel. I thought that was a very real option. I could do that, why not? Or a businesswoman. I went with businesswoman because I grew up in the 80s and like the shoulder pads were awesome. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wear a big suit with shoulder pads and fire people. That is what I was that's what I was thinking about when I was 15. So I just want to let you know that it is okay if you do not know what you want to do. I did not know what I wanted to do, and I kind of evolved, and I figured out what I want to do. And I'm going to share that process with you guys. Okay, so I saw a hand shoot up. What year did I graduate high school?
1997.
That's right. All right, good. That is a long time ago, I know. But that's okay, because it gets better with age. So this is me now. I am 30. I'm happy to say that. I'm glad I'm not 15. 15 was lovely, but 30 is even better. So you'll get to that. I still love the Spice Girls for different reasons now. You know, they still have really good music, but I buy into that whole girl power thing. You know, they were singing these songs about how you have to be friends and you have to stick together as women. And still, at the age of 30, that resonates with me. So still love my girl power, my Spice Girls. Hopefully they'll have a reunion. You know, I'll be there. If they do have a reunion, I'll be at the tour. Still like Victoria Beckham. She has really nice clothes. So even the Spice Girls have evolved. So things that you learn when you're 15 and you like when you're 15, you can still like them. It's okay. You can be proud of that. And I also realized that, I have this quote here, models are always hungry. Like, I thought models were so awesome, and as you'll see in the presentation, I actually had a little bit of a run-in with the modeling industry and found out it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. And then also, the business world, it was good, but I know I can do more than sell other people's ideas and creations. I can create myself. So I became an engineer. And when I say I became an engineer, I didn't, you know, just automatically feel like I knew what I was going to do. I became an engineer after being bribed, after acing a lot of tests, failing a couple of really big ones, quitting a few times, coming back one more time than I quit, and then realizing there's no other job that I'd rather be doing than being an engineer. So what I'm going to share with you today is my story, my very, very roundabout story of how I came to be where I'm at. And I hope that you guys can take some of the things, and I'm going to give you 4 tips at the end of how I kind of went through my journey and the tips that I give to you girls. So, it all began in Miami, Florida. I am from Miami. That's a nice picture of Miami, right? Nice beaches, right? Very beautiful place. Yeah, I don't live there. I live like way in the distance back there, away from the beach. But Miami was a great place growing up. If you don't know where Miami is, it's at the tip of Florida here. This very, very long state, very far away. And just to let everybody know, sometimes people feel like you have to come from a background where your parents are engineers and scientists to become an engineer or a scientist. But my mother, she was an accountant, so she had some math skills, but she was by no means a tech person. And my dad was a guidance counselor. He actually was a shop teacher, and he became a guidance counselor. So no, you know, mathematicians or scientists or doctors or engineers in my family. It was something that I nurtured from within myself. And I also, one of the things that kind of sparked my interest in learning more and getting to the PhD level is that I was the youngest of 10 kids. So growing up, I was always trying to keep up with my older siblings. You know, so when they learned how to read, I was trying to learn how to read too. And, you know, if somebody knew something, I was like, I know it too, you know, so that kind of piqued my interest, and that helped me, you know, turn me into a little bit of a know-it-all, and more so a want-to-know-it-all. That's what I say. So this is a picture of some of my siblings and my dad here at a Christmas. We can only get like about 6 of us together at a time because we're all so busy, but they helped a lot in my development. So you can also lean on your family. That's going to be very, very important throughout your career and throughout your life, to have a supportive family. So after Miami, well, of course I went to high school. And in high school, everybody's in high school. I think, yes, all the students are in high school. Maybe have some middle school students here. Yeah? Okay, good. Well, one of the things that I did when I was in high school is I took every math and science class that was available to me. I don't know why I took it. I think I just wanted to go to summer school and hang out for the summer. And so I did the math camps, the science camps. I didn't really think of myself as a person who was good at math and science. I just wanted to do math and science. So I took all the classes, algebra, geometry, calculus, and as far as science, biology, chemistry, as well as physics. But they weren't really my interest in high school. My interest in high school was more hanging out with my friends and like the dance group. I thought that was the best thing. I thought, you know, if I could major in like, you know, flags and dance and band, but they don't have that, so I had to go somewhere else. But just to let you know, I was not at all thinking about being a scientist or an engineer at all. Eventually,